Heyo everyone, welcome to XCI Reacts. Let's get to 500 subs together. Drop a like to feed that algorithm, comment your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support keeps this channel going. Let's make it happen. We are back for some more Naruto, wrapping up a lot of the threads of the past stack of episodes, possibly a dozen episodes or so, where we were focused on the exploration of the Gaara character and the fight between Gaara and our team. To some degree, a little bit of Sasuke. We got a little bit of an unlock of the curse again from Sasuke, so that thread will pass off into the Leaf Village. And then, of course, Naruto unlocking a couple different layers of unlocks. Like, I believe he went through 3 layers, right? Like, he called upon extra energy reserves, did the massive clone army, and then he tapped into some more energy to summon Chief Toad, and of course then transform, and then that energy ran out and he tapped into a 3rd reserve. That's crazy. And then he did the massive finality power up so that he could get that last jump in and do the knuckle head ninja kabango coconut to the Gaara, and then boom. And don't think I didn't catch the mirror reflection symbology. That's a massive one in narrative, of course, reflections in general of the self, but in this particular case it was very much Naruto seeing himself in Gaara, and then we even got a flashback that very directly connected those 2 pieces with Naruto, and then the finale of it with the headbutt. I do remember that he headbutted the mirror in his own vision, and for a split second it changed from Gaara and then when he headbutts the mirror, it turns into Naruto, and then the glass shatters, and we very much get a very poetic ending to the knucklehead coconut moment with Gaara and Naruto. And then we got the fracturing effect that happened to Shukaku, and then, of course, Gaara, for the first time with that last punch, felt pain. And I'm near certain that's going to get called out explicitly by Gaara at some point, and that might have been, I really feel like that was a turning point for Gaara himself, the first time he's felt pain in his life, that kind of thing. And I feel like that's going to bond him to Naruto, or being influenced by Naruto and his own kind of drive. That's what I think. Drive as a, because he wants to be Hokage, that maybe passes off to Gaara, and Gaara maybe wants to also maybe take that mantle for his own village. Hokage. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now, because we're very much alike more than you think, and I think that's going to now extend into a longer narrative. I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. That's pretty much it. We got a bunch of new characters that are going to get introduced, trickled in, I suppose, or this might be an episode that helps us do that. It just starts sprinkling a little bit more of the details in, the seeds, right? And then the plants will sprout over the next 5 episodes, which I hope to be sitting through a longer session today, and I will be experiencing all of these in bulk so that I can just see what happens by episode 5, by the 5th episode in this run. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the episode, see where it goes, and we'll see how much of that speculation comes together. I hope I've got the sound set up wrong. Of course I do. Give me a second. And while working out the settings here, I guess it's also worth pointing out then that I'm not sure it extends the Gaara plot to being that he's going to be the big bad, the big danger anymore for this last phase of the macro arc. I feel like because of that last punch, it might have completely turned my speculations around on that part. I feel like it would make sense just to give it like just to connect it back to the moon, if that's actually a thing. If it's not, then it's not, and we just move past that. But it's just they really focused on the moon for a lot of the Gaara moments, and I feel like it would have to matter to some degree, or maybe that it's like he can't control Shukaku wanting to come free during the moon, because that's more of a, like, it just empowers Shukaku to come out of Gaara. And from a symbolic perspective, moon is also a very feminine symbol, and it connects back to the mom. I kind of think of like there being maybe a connection point there, but that's not sort of like a reversal, because there was also a line that was said by the mom's brother, by his uncle, that was like a sense that the mom was in every grain of sand, and so that's making me think, yeah, but every grain of sand is Shukaku. It's like the demon that got sealed inside Gaara. But then I'm like, and the father sealed it, but then I'm like, but the mom died during the birth is what I took away. So there's a couple loose threads there still that I feel like we need to wrap up in this 4th phase. So the next 20 episodes, let's just say, right? And we'll see how close it gets. I'll probably get a little closer to my speculations in the next 5 to 6 episodes, because a couple very specific beats should take place in this early part. Now, let me just get through the intro here. We have the 3rd Hokage forever. So this is very much the resolution, the actual denouement, if you will. It's probably a slower episode to some degree. It's got a handle, bro. Just use the handle. Why you like this? Stop. This is serious right now. This is somber. Yeah, well. Oh, look at this.
Release the barrier. Take me back. Right.
Our mission has failed, though. What does that mean? So he's got his crew now.
Stop them.
Now are they gonna get? Yeah. He's a spider web net. He's got the extra arms. Of course, he's got spider web. And boy, that was a big bounce. That was a hard bounce. Like, look who it is. I know who you are. Hey.
Why should I show my hand when it's so much more fun?
Show his
keeping you in
hand.
the dark?
Because the cards.
That eye of yours can't see everything, can it? Unlike the Uchiha clan, you haven't mastered it yet.
Whoa. Okay. Huh. Something to keep in mind. That was a awkward little pause there. I mean, was it his pride was impacted there? That's why he didn't move. There we go. Tamari bouncing. Now we got Sakura back. Wrapping this one up too. Yeah, this is cleanup. I wonder how the whole Gaara closure is gonna carry through. Worm your way. Just do the snake.
Makes him so strong. I will not cease to exist.
Got some line repetition there. I don't know if that's a Shokaku reference or he's doing the worm. Wow, he's using his chin to drag himself. Crazy. I will not give up.
What are you doing? I told you not to talk to him.
It's a nice way to wrap this one up. Do a little bit more of this and really bring these pieces together.
It's him again.
That's good. Freak.
Freak, freak.
And that music.
Why don't you die?
It's always there for these moments. A copyright trap. I know you. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. Copyright flagging system.
Go away.
Wait. Interesting. Did that go from I could be wrecking something here, but I have to check. For symbolic reasons. Yeah. They're doing a complete mirror here. That's Naruto at the beginning, and the Leaf Village, and then we have Gaara and the Sand Village. And it does a reversal. Very well done. Because they're keeping the entire symbolic theme intact for like 5 episodes.
It's all a distant memory now.
I mean, Naruto being a leader here. And you know, Naruto tried to get through to Haku as well, right? Their identity had already been completely bound to the Demon in the Mist. And that's what their existence, it was defined by that. But Naruto witnessed how that ended, you know? And he might see that for Gaara's sake as well. Like, this does not have to be the path he needs to stay on. And maybe this is going to actually be like a talk of like really bringing him back. But see, he thinks it's like everyone's out to always hurt him, you know? And this will be
It's almost unbearable, isn't it?
the reversal.
Feeling of being all alone. I know that feeling. But now there are others. I care more about them than I do myself. I will stop you.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
if I have to kill you.
Okay, you're on the positive path there, Naruto.
Why would you do this for anyone but yourself?
Because they saved me from myself. The first to accept me for who I am. They're my friends.
Well, Sakura still has. On the outside, she fights. She pushes against him, but deep down, we've seen it. Sakura cares.
Naruto, that's enough.
Oh, gee.
Look, Sakura's gonna be alright.
It's over.
But Gaara,
There it is. It's close. He had an unlocking moment there. Okay.
Even I, some
There you go. We'll find love. Huh?
Tamari, Konkuro. I'm sorry.
Oh. Kind of waiting for that. Didn't think it'd just like sneak up like that. I don't know. There's a couple episodes ago I made some comment. That's all. About his siblings. That he actually come to. That's a bad sign though. It's a death flag. But it's still like it's good. We're doing a wait. Isn't there a battle going on? Am I crazy? Is this a it's a flashback? No, it's not. He's wounded right now. We just fast forwarded through the entire Leaf Village attack. Oh, because all of the adults came and helped with the fight, and so I think we can make the assumption that they cleared the village. Very somber. Very much an end. This is the whole narrative pattern of like it's in the hero's journey, etc. Right? Is the idea that the whole world has changed. You know, the hero has entered an entirely different world.
It's raining.
And
even the heavens weep.
one more episode, and I would have like not said a bunch of stuff that I said last episode. I kind of sounded completely wrong. Well, I was speculating. Okay, you had a break at some point, but it's not closed, right? Because the threads are still open. But where do they go from here? That's true, man.
You're very brave. It's hard to hide sadness behind laughter.
My parents gave their lives to protect this place from the fox demon. And the son of... If I cry, it's 'cause I'm proud.
Which burns the will of fire. indelible bond that ties us all together.
Was that the third energy
Makes us a family.
unlock that Naruto did? I wonder if from here on, like, we're gonna get a much more serious Naruto instead of like the silly, comic reliefy kind of stuff, you know? Wait, why are you smirking? Oh my god, we're going generational. Oh, I did Naruto. It's taking things back, man. That's crazy. It's like 4 generations going on here. Wow. Remember that one? It's like wrapping up an entire series right now. Like, we still got so much to go, man. Oh, wow. Oh, I showed that one in the middle of this. Oh, no more sexy jutsu for you, Naruto. Who's the 5th Hokage now?
Why do they do it? Why do people risk their lives for other people?
All the ties that bind him to the living are severed. All but one, the most important of all, people.
The village?
And someday, out of that new flame, will come a new Hokage.
Mm-hmm. Nice shot there, of course, with Naruto running into that line.
Well, it survived.
I was gonna say,
but
man,
barely. The damage is extensive.
I'm a bit lost right now with all my speculations.
It was at the height of it.
What's this? Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Wait, wait, like the beginning of the series. Seed at the beginning of the series, but really executed on at the beginning of the Chunin exams to some degree, because that's when all the things started going wrong. Orochimaru was a big part. It has become a big part of the Sasuke character, of course, because of the curse mark. Intriguing. If they bring that piece in, that at least gets us to wrap up a bit more of those past seeds, like the ones planted a long time ago. But we also got a Kakashi line now as well, or we got a Kakuro line to Kakashi about having not mastered it, like the Uchiha clan, which now connects those two, which were already kind of connected because they have the same power thing. But that seed tells us that that's going to be the next phase of exploration. It's going to be that. But man, I was completely wrong about the village. Like, last episode was the closure of the village battle. It wasn't going to turn into another big thing. And the Gaara thing really did feel like a close this episode that's not going to turn into a big thing. Because I just finished editing the last episode, episode 79, and I went through my outro thoughts, you know. We're really trying to put into place what the 4th phase of this macro arc might look like. And it's all unwinded. So you're all going to hear that. And now you're going to get this, which this technically was the ending of still that whatever arc that was, because this is a closure. This is not a start of something. This is a closure. It gives you the seeds of where this could go next, but it's nothing like what I thought, because the only seeds I got that progress now is the Uchiha clan stuff gets explored. And that's gonna be the next 10 episodes, for example. And then, but now I don't even know the episode count, because it could be a reboot. Like I would be in a whole different arc, right? So I have no idea how many episodes from here. And it's okay. We reboot, and I take a look at things. I take a couple steps back, and I reassess things. This would be a great time, though, because this one really does feel like an ending. Now, I wish I could have done this in the batch that I just recorded, the last 4 episodes. I wish I had watched this one as well. I don't know what I don't know, right? But had I watched this, then it could have been like a firm closure, and I might have been able to take a step back and go, let's actually take a look at the numbers now and see where things could have split differently. But then, you know, retroactively, things always, in hindsight, things always feel like you can make things work to some degree. But maybe what's happened here now is like, it really... that's it. It just isn't. The serialization of the storytelling has finally unraveled those speculations, right? But it was good exercise along the way. I would still say that. Like, do I still want to keep those ideas in mind? I do, because I still feel like there's still loose threads. Like the villages attacking each other, that did feel like it wrapped, though. They got defeated. That was it. Like, it doesn't go anywhere from there. Unless there's like a return of, it would have to be Orochimaru, and he could still return as a villain in whatever new form he takes, because now he's lost the jutsu, the sign power. He's still tied to the Sand Village. We have Gaara going back, so I mean, all of that could still be in play if those characters stay in play. I don't know. I couldn't speculate at this point. You know, like the 75% mark of a narrative is that things are going to go really crazy until you hit a denouement. But it's like, it literally was, the last 5 minutes of the last episode was the summary of what that Act 3 feeling would have been. And then this was effectively the denouement of the entire Chunin exam story arc. Not that this was, because I don't know the arc names, right? Not that this was a Chunin exam, but between the Chunin exam, the tournament, and then the post-tournament Gaara chase, those 3 main set pieces this is closure, man. It's a fun experience, man. It's a fun experience. Now, do I want to keep doing this? I don't know. I'll leave it up to the audience, right? Like, I'm happy to still speculate along these patterns just to see if it works or not, or we just move on past it, because this was me really seeing how far would this go, and I got the rug pulled from under me within 2 episodes, within an episode and a half. Really didn't need to follow the rest of the patterns, right? Like, nothing had to escalate further, and I'm not sure, like, I don't know, I'm not sure what to think about that, because I feel like it deserved to escalate further. Like, that village attack, like, would it have been 20 episodes of village attack? No, right? But it's like, it could have started as a village attack, and then it expands into maybe the Uchiha story gets wrapped into there as well. I'd be literally speculating fan fiction at this point, because it doesn't matter what I think and want. This is a close, man. And we're going to move on now to, season 4. I just thought Return of the Morning Mist. Well, that's ominous. We'll see what that means. Anyways, I'm going to continue. I'll watch the next, 4 episodes. We're still going to commit to 5 episodes tonight. Maybe more. We'll see how it goes. See how this feels. And, I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.